You want to know why Jackson State is going into the season as the number one team in the SWAC and was able to retain all the players that they were able to retain and all the great stuff that they're doing? It's because of stuff like this. This new Cathead Vodka partnership. Let's talk about it, what it means, and why things like this and the work done by KC-1400, the collective, is going to continue to have Coach TC Taylor and the Tigers at the top of the SWAC each and every single year. Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYjr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload all the time. Also, you can follow me on X, aka Twitter, at JLightsy7, and on Instagram. I'm back on Instagram at JeffLightsyJr, at JeffLightsYjr on Instagram, and at JLightsy7 on X. Now, I got to talk about, my squad, the JSU Tigers. The JSU Tigers announced another NIL collective partnership done by KC-1400, the collective. KC-1400 collective announced, this has been a while ago actually, that they're ecstatic to announce an awesome new partnership with Cathead Vodka, located in the heart of downtown Jackson and distributed in 37 states. This partnership is monumental in the steps of growing our effort. More info to come. Go Tigers. Now, I, did my due diligence and went over and said, what the heck is Cathead Vodka? And it's produced by Cathead Distillery. Oh, I forgot to show. Hold on. Let me make sure I show the bottle. The Cathead Vodka with the KC-1400 collective on the bottle. Shout out to Ken and the rest of the gang over at KC-1400, the collective, KC-1400 collective, that is. And I had to do my due diligence and said, what the heck is Cathead Vodka? So this is Cathead Vodka Distillery and their website. Oh, look at them. Two Caucasoids. Now I'm just messing with you. Shout out to the folks over at Cathead Vodka. This is the first legal distillery in the state of Mississippi. Now, I don't need to tell you why. It probably is pretty important to have the first legal distillery in the state of Mississippi on your team. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. It would not be the end, the beginning, nor the end of JSU football if they weren't involved with the first legal distillery in the state of Mississippi that just so happens to be located in downtown Jackson. I'm not saying that the world would end if you weren't, but the fact that you are and that you now are opens up the door to 1,000 other things. Let's keep listening to this story about Cathead Vodka. It says, founded in 2010 by friends and blues fans Austin Evans and Richard Patrick, located in the heart of downtown Jackson. Let me repeat, it is located in the heart of downtown Jackson, Mississippi, probably a stone's throw away from Jackson State University. The distillery currently produces 8 award-winning small batch spirits, Cathead Original Vodka, which is one of their winning spirits, which is what Jackson State will partner with, and so many other things. Mississippi is the proud state where blues began, the genre that deeply influences all forms of. Oh, yeah. So partnering with, let me go back to 100 collective, KC-1400 collective tweet and show you it's distributed in 37 states. So this means they're partnering with the it's distributed in 37 states. Now, I have talked to people behind this, so I don't want to give away too much. I want to allow them the opportunity to the way they want to tell it. So I'll let them do it. But let's just say they've got big things planned around not just this thing, other things that will continue to develop and to fund their collective. You want to know how back a Travis Terrell? It's not just because of the great coaching of TC Taylor. And here's the thing: TC Taylor is a great coach. He's a coach, by the way. Right? Let's not get it twisted. He's literally a national champion coach, the first and only one as of now at Jackson State, by the way, as far as like in the Celebration Bowl era. Let that sink in for you. He is the only one, the first and the only one as of now in the Celebration Bowl era to win a national championship at Jackson State. Nonetheless, TC is a great coach. But the name of the game in college football nowadays is dollars, right? You could be a great coach, but what can you do for me? as far as making sure I'm taken care of while I'm playing at your school. Well, you're not able to bring back a Travis Terrell, who would have been one of the hottest names in the FCS, in FBS, in the transfer portal, a Nate Rembrandt, a Fortillion, a Jonas Fortillion, even a Jacobian Morgan, without the backing of the KC-1400 collective. And doing partnerships like this, and the one we did, Greenwood Whiskey, this is how you continue to fund your collective, what allows you to continue to fund your athletics and allows you to put your best foot forward when not just acquiring talent. No, it's not just about acquiring talent, because all the schools I believe can acquire talent. It's about retaining the talent. Once again, not acquiring the talent, but retaining the talent for when you win a national championship and everybody's coming to poach your players, your quarterback, your running backs, your wide receivers, your offensive linemen, because you're a national champion. They saw what those guys can do at the collegiate level. They helped JSU win a national championship. Then you have to be able to retain them and fend off everybody. Get the hell away from me. Get away from my players. I got to fend them off. I got to get them away. And how do I get them away? It's not just the sweet sounds of TC's voice. It's not just the smooth face that TC places in front of them or Coach O places in front of them. It's also taking care of them monetarily. And that's what partnerships with Cathead Vodka and Greenwood Whiskey and all these other ones, the dealership down there in Mississippi that hooked Jeremiah Williams up with a whole truck, hooked them up with a whole truck. Like, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And not to mention TC and his coaching staff are a beast, right? Like, they're national champions. We that part's already taken care of. I want to make that sure that's clear. I'm not just saying, well, they're only there. Jeff said, I want none of y'all doing this. This is what I want to make sure. I want none of y'all going around to y'all friends in Alabama, Mississippi, or Florida, or Texas, or wherever, and saying, well, Jeff said the only reason why they go play for TC is because they pay him. Hell no, that ain't what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is, TC, like, I'm preferencing everything by saying TC is a national champion coach. Let me who has been to the Celebration Bowl 4 times, like mostly as a coordinator and as a head coach. So I'm preferencing everything by saying he's a national champion head coach, meaning he can coach his ass off. Like, that is the given. And so the part about retaining the players has nothing to do with TC's coaching ability, or not just about his coaching ability. It's about the work that this collective is putting in and the blueprint. This is the other thing. This is really the key part. The blueprint that the KC-1400 collective is laying for everyone across the SWAC. If they can do this in Jackson, Mississippi, what can FAMU do in Tallahassee, Florida? What can Texas Southern do in Texas? What can Prairie View do in Texas? What can Bethune-Cookman do in Daytona Beach, Florida? What can, what can Grambling do and Southern do in Louisiana? They like bourbon and vodka and whiskey in those places too. They like beer. They like driving car. They got car dealerships in Baton Rouge. They got car dealerships in and around New Orleans. They got car dealerships in vodka and whiskey and all these things too in Houston, Texas, in Tallahassee, Florida, and Daytona Beach. They got these places too. And not just for the SWAC schools. I'm naming SWAC schools, but also in Norfolk, Virginia, also in Dover, Delaware. Like, this is the blueprint. If I'm Michael Vick, who has billionaires in his Rolodex, right? I'm looking, hey, the hell they doing down there in Jackson? Because I can tell you this one thing I can tell you. If I'm Deshaun Jackson, what the hell is going down there in Jackson? Why can't we do that here? Yo, I got billionaires in my phone, hundreds of millionaires, right? All my teammates and all them. If they can do that, if Ken Clark and the rest of those folks down there in Jackson can do that, with what they started with was whatever, they had. I don't know what it is, but these dudes didn't go to the NFL and have multi-million-dollar contracts, and they got this popping like this. If I'm Vic, if I'm Deshaun Jackson, if I'm, Morgan State, Howard, all the alumni that Howard has, I'm stealing this blueprint. And the beautiful thing, because this part I can say, the beautiful thing about Ken and the rest of the collective there at Jackson, that they'll give you the game. they'll show you how to set up your collective because they know a rising tide lifts all boats. It's going to help everyone. If everybody in their alumni base and their fan support base and everybody is doing this, it makes the games more competitive. It gets better TV deals. It gets better brand deals for everyone. It helps the kids. At the end of the day, it's about helping the kids or the student athletes, not the kids, the young men, the young ladies, the student athletes. Folks should be hitting up folks should be hitting up the folks at Jackson to get this stuff implemented at X school, whatever your school is, and the MEAC and the SWAC and the CIAA. Y'all got alumni too. Y'all got people that love and support your school too. Call them into action. Make it happen. Get with these businesses, especially especially. I mean, I'm just be honest, especially the schools with the celebrity head coaches, as people like to say. And I know they're doing their own campaigns, right? Like you got the Michael Vick jersey with Norfolk, you got the Sean Jackson jersey at Delaware State. But you need a collective to be able to retain the tech. Because they're gonna. I don't know if their rosters are that good. And I'm gonna do a separate video of them. I don't know how good their rosters are currently. But moving forward, they're going to have opportunities, but they need a collective to be able to get talent and retain talent the same way the current HBCU national champions are doing right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Jackson State launches another national NIL campaign, and it's one that everybody should be trying to do. Like everybody should be trying to do this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYJr, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you can follow me on X at JLightsy7 and on Instagram at JeffLightsyJr. That is JeffLightsYJr. Thank you guys for tuning in.